I don't think it's showing up live for everybody else, but um, I think, can you see it? Can anybody see me? I think I'm visible right now, so. Okay, so if y'all can see me right now, if you live with me in the chat, if you can see me, get this video a thumbs up, please. If you can see me live, get a video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, so we live. All right, so let's go. What's up, everybody, man? It's your big bro Trend. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm using this new program, and I'm learning as I go. But I'm glad y'all was able to tune in live. We're a little bit late right now, but we at the big bro studio. It's and a brazen home invasion. Two armed men burst into I didn't mean to do that. So we in my studio right now. So what I got for y'all is I'm starting a new playlist called Interviews, and this is where I'm gonna be interviewing most of y'all subscribers or whatever, like on a regular basis, to get to know y'all more, man, and know what y'all life is like, you know. And I think it's only right that we get to know each other, like doing split screen interviews and stuff like that, because this the real world. I hate to be fake sometimes, where I'm like on the screen and like y'all over there, y'all gotta comment, and I don't get to talk to y'all. So this is what we're gonna do, man. I'm happy to be doing it right now. I got Belle Fit online with me right now. I'm put her in. She's a black Cali woman. She's lesbian, you know, part of the LGBT community. Shouts out to the LGBT community. I got a lot of y'all that follow me or whatever, and y'all get hated on a lot. And y'all know that's what I talk about on my channel a lot too, is just haters. So, you know, this is not a controversial thing. You know, this ain't about religion and nothing. This is just getting to know people from all walks and races. And we're going to have fun with it. So I'm about to go ahead and put her in here with me right now. So what's going
What's
on,
up?
Belle?
I am blessed, not stressed, brother. How you doing today?
Hey, I can't complain. I cannot complain at all. I'm going to turn your volume down just a little bit. Get your vocals right.
All right.
So, what's your name?
My name is Tiffany. I am Belle Fit, Belle. But you can call me Belle. Ding dong.
Hello. Where you from?
Originally Ohio, but I live in SoCal. So I'm in Orange County, California.
Orange County, California. Wow.
Anaheim.
Wow. That's where the wealthy and the rich people stay.
Yep.
They got that bread out there.
You know it.
Yeah.
You gotta have bread to afford this gas out here right now, man. It's crazy.
Man, I heard all about it, man. I already know. So many Californians is going to like Mexico. They coming out here to Arizona and all that stuff. So I already know
I
what time
consider
it is.
Texas myself, so yeah.
Oh yeah, Texas.
I thought about it, I thought about making that move during COVID, but I'm still here. It's like when you go somewhere and you really love the environment, you want to stay there. So,
Right. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad to have you on the show today, man. And I know you reached out through email. Told me a little bit about yourself, and I'm like, I got to get her on the show first. She looks real good. I got to get on the show first. So
thank you.
let's get down straight into this, man. We about to come with the sauce.
Let's
It
go.
is what it is. Let's go. So she's a sister. You originally from California, or you moved there from somewhere else?
No, I'm originally from Ohio, but I moved to Cali from Chicago. So
Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your life like? What are you doing nowadays?
I do podcasting. I also am a fitness coach. I do martial arts. I just kind of marinate in my habits. I have ADHD, so I'm one of those people where physical activity, it empowers me. So I'm doing that and in tandem with trying to serve my community with my aptitudes.
Gotcha. I know you told me something about you do martial arts or something like that.
That's right, man. I've been doing martial arts since I was 7.
Wow.
So I was bullied as a kid, and I just got to a point where I was sick of it, and I also had this little thing, this obsession with Power Rangers, right? So I said, if I can kick like the Red Ranger, I'm gonna be all right in high school.
Oh man, sound like me.
Yeah. So I started Taekwondo when I was 7. Um, I became a black belt in that. I've also learned a little bit of Krav, a little bit of karate, a little bit of wushu, Wing Chun. Like, that's really my passion, martial arts. And right now, I'm in the midst of just a Muay Thai obsession. So,
Yeah, nice. So you fit, right? I mean, your name is Belle Fit. You
yeah,
you in good shape.
you better freaking believe I am, brother.
I guess. So,
I got
you, ever since you was like young, you've been into like sports and stuff like that. Power Rangers. I mean,
basketball.
basketball. Yeah, you was hanging with the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, man. And you know what? I am still that chick
Right.
that's usually immersed among men. And it's like, these are my bros. I love bros, but I'm just not sexually attracted to them. So,
So why is that? Do you mind explaining why? I mean, you don't have to be explicit, but you can let us know through vague details
you
and
know what?
terminology as
I
to
really
why
think,
you're not physically attracted to a man.
I don't know, like when I see a man, I can admire him. I can be straight up and be like, yo, that's a nice looking guy, or he's handsome or whatever. But that's pretty much where the attraction stops.
I mean, what
I've
is?
always been,
Go ahead. I'm
yeah, I've
sorry.
always been really inclined towards women. I just
Yeah.
feel like you like what you like. Like my favorite color is red. So I can't discriminate you if your favorite color is blue. I think everybody just has their preference, you know?
Yeah.
So
What's your sign?
a Leo, I know
Leo.
you a Sag.
Yeah. Shouts out to
As a
all the
matter of
Leos out
fact, my
there.
birthday is next week, brother. So this is a great birthday gift.
Yeah, man. Wow. Happy early birthday.
Thank you, man.
What you got planned for your birthday?
Honestly, I pretty much do the same things. I think I might try to go and watch a movie or something, but I'm not a big fan of crowds. So whatever I can do on the low, have a little bit of fun. I'm 10 years sober, so I really do pick and choose the crowds that I kind of mingle with. But yeah, I don't have any big plans. I'm so grateful to be at this point in my life because I feel like finally the person that God has created me to be has the ability to give back, to serve and inspire other people. So I'm ecstatic to be here.
Hey, you know what? Don't feel bad. People don't celebrate people's birthdays anymore. I mean,
But you know
am
what?
I
I
right or am
also
I
feel
wrong?
like
Like, why people don't celebrate nobody's birthdays no more? Would you like to like have somebody to invite you somewhere undisclosed, you didn't know anything about it, and it'd be like a surprise party and confetti falling on you and everything, and everybody like, yeah. Would you like
that
that?
would be so dope, but I think you actually need friends for that. So pretty much the extent of my social experience is training. So the people that I train with, those are my friends, and we mingle for a couple hours and then adios.
Yeah, I know that's right. That's that Leo lifestyle.
Yeah, like you said, I think leaders, they kind of do live a lonely life, so I'm really diligent and working on bettering myself, so I can further my craft and just inspire people. I do motivational speaking as well, and I work with the mental health field. So I like to really continue to educate myself so I could just be better at what I do,
Mm.
versus going out and doing the partying and all that. I've been there and I've done that, man. I did that for a decade or more. And I'm telling you, it didn't produce good fruit.
But you didn't do that with a man though.
No, I did
Where they
not.
do that at?
Hollywood? Nah, man.
What? Hollywood. I know that's right. But nah, so
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more about tell us a little bit more about like what made you become a lesbian. I mean lesbian. I know that you played football, basketball, you played golf, you was dunking on people and all this and that, you know what I'm saying? But really though, like where do you think these feelings that you have derive from? Is it something that you thought about when you was in your early ages of life, like as a kid, or did you run across people and have certain experiences that turns you to be who you are today, or is it just always been there?
For me, I feel like number one, everyone has their own journey, but for me personally, I've always been attracted to women. Like I was that kid that and I hate to say this, but I was
Yeah.
that kid kissing my neighbor's little girls, and you know what I'm saying, playing mom, playing dad, and I'm trying to be Poppy up in here. I've always had that attraction towards girls. I did try for a short stint in high school to date men because for me that's normalcy, and I do come from a family of, number one, I'm an only child. In my family, both of my grandfathers are pastors. You know what I'm saying? So our demographic is pretty straightforward. I've seen just nothing but heterosexual relationships. However, even though I tried to date men, I just found myself at a point in my life when I got to be about 18 or 19 when I finally said, you like guys, but you're not attracted to them. So don't try to force yourself to be with a man just because that's what society says is normal or acceptable. I think you get to a point in your life where you just want to be yourself,
Right. Right.
so
Gotcha.
yeah.
Let's go back a little bit, not to try to bring up anything, but I just probably misunderstood you. But like, what do you mean when you say you was like? I know this is gonna sound crazy, but kissing little girls. Like, what do you mean when you say that?
Like when I was a little girl, I would kiss little girls.
You was the same age as them.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Let's wait. I'm definitely no pedophile. I'm talking about.
I
I'm
mean, I know
talking
you not. I
about
know you not. I
when.
just had to get some clarity on that. It just sounded a little different, and I know a lot of
Thank
people
you.
take things different. So,
Yes. So when I was a kid growing up, I had a whole bunch of girls on my street. I would ride bikes with them, play basketball, all that good stuff. But I would try to sneak a kiss in every now and again too. So, I've just
gotcha,
always been attracted to females.
gotcha. All right, let's go a little deeper real quick. Where we at? Oh, we about I can't see how many minutes in we are, but we're gonna keep going. I like this topic. So
All right.
let's talk about this thing. Because look, I'm non-judgmental or nothing like that. Um, I've actually hung with guys that are gay. Um, I remember one time at a point in my life when I was like, I didn't have nowhere to stay. One of my friend girls, who was my friend at the time, had a gay friend, and I had to move in with both of them because that was my only place I could stay at the time. And he done nothing to me, and I didn't see him different from me, or he didn't see me different from him, and it's just like you know, but he had gay friends that they came over, they hung out, they would bring bottles of alcohol. Here, Trent, you want some? Yeah, man, I want some. But then it wasn't never offensive to where it was like I saw them different because they were gay. They were just doing their thing, you know, and I'll be in my room chilling, doing my thing. And you know, over the years, I never really understood like what made them gay because it wasn't my business. You know, I mind my own damn business. I do me. I mean, I do
Right.
me, you do you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit around and be like, y'all wrong for that, man. Y'all need to get out of my house right now, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna be in there closing the doors and ain't gonna be saying nothing, I need to know what's going on, man. Like, and I'm just like, I wasn't never like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to what you're saying about growing up with girls or whatever being, you know, lesbian. Um,
Well, you know what? The thing is, people are just people. You know, whether
Absolutely.
you're gay, you're straight, you're bisexual, your agenda, at least for the most part, um, you know what? Let me take that back. Let me just make this as it applies to me. I don't go around looking to turn women out, you know, and I think a
Oh, you
lot of
don't.
people have this. Yeah, you know, a lot of people now. That's why I said it's just me. I can't speak for the entire queer community, you know, because I know some people they get off on that. But as for me, you know, I don't like to. Number one, I don't want a newbie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to guide you through the gayness. But number two, I respect who you are and your preference. So if I know that you are straight, I'm not going to be flirtatious with you. I'm not going to have an intention to try to turn you out, you know. And I think a lot of straight people have this fear that when they're around someone who's homosexual, that they're going to try to, you know, hit on them or, you know, get them in bed. And I'm like, yo, it's not that serious. Like, I can compliment a woman and not be sexually attracted to her. Like, yo, you look
Oh,
good.
okay. Yeah.
And that's the end of that. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah.
wait, if you find, and I
Right.
know that you are queer, you know, you're part of the LGBT tribe. Now that opens up, at least for me, it opens up different doors because I am single. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think it just because, like you say, everybody's different. You know, I've ran into some doing a job that I do, talking to so many different people across the world as a life coach. I've talked to all different kinds of people: straight, lesbian, bi, transsexual, gay, um, and even me personally, being a grown man who is strictly into women. Like, I've had men say little slick things in the DM, stuff like that, but it wasn't never anything that it made me feel like less than a man or anything like that, because I understand that's just how they come off sometime, and it's not nothing that's, I mean, some guys will consider it disrespectful, but that's just
right,
the difference that everybody has as what they consider respectful. I mean, me, I know people, so I don't take things seriously that most people say because I know how to react in a positive way without letting my emotions get control of me, you know. But
right.
so are you one of those type of women that like are you dominant or are you the more feminine woman?
I'm definitely more dominant. Like, I wear men's attire, but I'm not the type of person where I amplify my masculinity. Like, it comes out in certain things. Um, Definitely when I'm training, it comes out a lot more, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but I just embrace myself for who I am. I don't try to be a man. I don't try to be like so hard up. I don't try to be that LL Cool J lesbian. And what
Right.
I mean by that, you know, the lip lickers, bro.
Oh
The
yeah. Oh yeah.
let me just,
Oh yeah. I know them.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm not extra like that. I'm comfortable just being, I think the term would be androgynous. You know what I'm saying? So I recognize that I am a woman who
Mm-hmm.
likes women. I
Right.
do have masculine tendencies, you know, but I would never try to magnify that to make myself be enlarged in any capacity. You know, I think That just speaks to my maturity, though, because I'm not egotistical to that extent where I feel the need to project a certain image. I am who I am. Either you love it or you don't. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
You a respectful lesbian.
Yeah, you know, and honestly,
you a table man, a tablecloth lesbian.
Thank you, sir. I consider myself definitely a tablecloth.
Classy with it. But she'll still get you.
Because you know what? I actually do have friends. I have this one friend who's bi, and she is the complete opposite. So to see her out in the world, like she will be on the prowl for a woman, and she don't give a crap whether this woman is straight, gay. She's like, I'm going after that chick. That's who I want.
Yeah.
That's who I'm gonna get. You know. But for me, I'm like, nah. And honestly, my background in dating women that have been straight or even bisexual, it's been messy. So it's like, you know, I think I'm healed from all those traumatic experiences, but for just where I'm going in my life, you know, like when you're ambitious, you don't got time for the drama. So I'm not trying to stir up, you know, dissension in anyone's home. You know, if you got a boyfriend, stay with him, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come over this way. You stay over there and we're good. No drama.
Hey, if you in here right now, get this video a thumbs up if you like this topic that we talking about. If you got questions, it is a super chat. So thanks for the super chat, Miss XO, official XO. Thanks for that $499 super chat. Appreciate that. But anyway, back to what you said. I know chicks that are like that, and I'm gonna tell you about them too in a second. But somebody got a question for you. Joe got a question for you. He said, when did you know you like girls, and what age was it?
I want to say it was definitely the 3rd grade. I had a huge crush, almost obsession with my teacher. And listen, I remember her last name. I don't even want to put her out there like that. But yo, every time this woman walked in the room with her stilettos, I was just like, I was a little hot and bothered, you know? So, and then, you know, I just noticed that how I treated women, how I treated girls, it was different. I treated girls the way that boys who liked them treated girls, you know? So then I'm like, well, maybe this is a little bit more than me just being courteous or charismatic towards women. Maybe I really am, you know, gay or lesbian, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I would definitely say 3rd grade, which makes me 8 years old at the time.
Wow. You were thinking like that at 8?
Listen, bro, if you could see this teacher.
Hey,
you would want detention. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow. Did you ever look at it like maybe what I'm perceiving from my teacher is someone who I see myself becoming? And that's why I'm feeling the emotional arousal of liking her. Or was it just like, I like her and I want her?
It was that. It was that last one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And, you know, at that age, you don't lust to the extent that you would as an adult. But I was aware that I was very attracted to her. So.
Okay, so let me fast forward to life now. How old are you now?
37. Next week, 38.
Ooh, we in the same age bracket. Shouts out to my people in their mid-30s, early 30s, late 30s out there. What's up, Star Seeds, Chosen Ones? Anyway, so let me ask you this question. Let's talk about one of your girlfriends that you've had before. Can you describe one of your girlfriends that you had? I know you told me about one earlier on the phone before this live. So can you tell me about one of your girlfriends?
All right, so believe it or not, and I'm going to talk about her because I think she was my longest relationship. 3 years. She was a Sagittarius woman. She was freaking dominant, which I was attracted to because I feel like most people I can kind of rule. You know what I'm saying? But she was definitely more dominant. She was 10 years my senior, very independent. She made her own money. She did her own thing. She was just comfortable being herself and, unapologetically free. So, as much as I was attracted to her, I absolutely admired her. And guess what? She was a mother lifting stripper.
She was a stripper.
Yep.
Where did you meet her at, in the strip club?
No, actually, I met her. I met her at a club. She had waved to me, and I guess she thought the glass wasn't see-through. And then I waved back, and I could tell she was in shock. And then she motioned for me to come in, and I said, "Hell yeah, I'm coming in there."
Yeah, that was a lot of girls from the strip. I used to go to the strip club back in the day, back in my 20s and stuff, and you know, just like you kind of move on from them type of things after you get a little older.
Yeah.
Now I'm not even. Some of my guys be like, "Man, let's go to the strip club." I'm like, "Man, for what? It ain't nothing in there. Can't do nothing but spend a bunch of money. I ain't trying to. But anyway,
Honestly, after you've been around them, you
yeah,
realize that, they really are just after your money. Like,
yeah. Well,
don't go broke because some woman who is butt naked is flattering you.
right.
Okay, I'm just
Well,
gonna
yeah,
put that out there for all you bros.
yeah. And you said that she was a Sag, right?
Yeah,
Okay. One thing I've realized, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure a lot of guys in here can vouch for me on this, but a lot of women that strip at the strip club are very dominant women. Even though they might appear feminine, it's just the lifestyle they live. They got to be greedy like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
yeah.
they like, like he's gonna we're gonna do this or what? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like boom. So I can imagine how you felt when she was like, "Come in here," boom, there you go. You got turned on by that. You know.
You better believe it.
So if she was a stripper, then she was pretty much on the freakazoid side.
Yeah, yeah, and I believe, yeah, she definitely was. Absolutely. And that's part of my attraction to her. So
Hey, keeping it real. That's what we want.
I'm keeping it real. And as a matter of fact, so many women that do dance, I just want to touch up on this. They are either queer or bi. So don't be surprised. I just want to put that out there for those of you guys that maybe you meet some dancer and you think she's just off the chain hot. She might not just be going for your team. All right.
Right.
So
Let me ask you a question. And I'm gonna ask this question to all the women out there who watching this right now. Shouts out to Matheus Raphael. Shouts out to with another woman up on here. Shouts out to Ray of Light. Um, Shouts out to Ray of Light. She said, but she has emotions too because we all do. Okay, with that being said, she actually feed into the question I was want to ask you because I've noticed this with a lot of women that I've come across, and some I've even dated. But when I touch on the topic of like, are you straight or are you bisexual? And they always, most all of them always answer that question by saying like, I'm straight. I'm like, well, why you hesitate or what happened? I mean, she's like, nothing. It's just, I've kissed a girl before, and I'm just like, what?
that's
What do
in
you do? What do you
college.
do?
Yeah.
But it was when I was young though, and I'm just like, hold on, but what? So what are you? But I'm straight now. I'm like, really? Yeah, and that's just like I said, I can proudly say at least 50% of the chicks that I've came across have had the experience of them having a girl try them or kiss them or something like that. And as a man, it just make you think like she could be nothing other than partially bisexual slash trying to act like she's straight. You know what I mean? Because as
Yeah.
a man, we different. Y'all already know that. I ain't never had no man kiss me. You know what I'm saying? Like ever, 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 ever. You never will. But for women, since y'all have all these emotions going on, and other women have emotions going on, and y'all both in a room together talking about love, and y'all ain't got no clothes on, and y'all desperate, and a man hates y'all. Is that how y'all come to the consensus to want to kiss another girl when you young?
I see. I can only speak for me.
Cause you was kissing
You
girls
know?
when you was young.
Yeah, I
Okay.
really was, and for me, that was natural. As a matter of fact, the first time I did kiss a girl, like really, really kiss her, I was just, I was blown away. I was like, yo, there's no way I can go back to men.
What?
Yeah, man, because in high school, I tried to date, I tried to have a boyfriend and
Yeah.
do the straight thing. But once I really just came into my sexuality a little bit more, and, this wasn't no just, peck on the lips type of kiss. Once I actually experienced the intimacy of a woman, there's, there is no way that I could ever go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
keeping it
Absolutely.
real,
Yeah, for sure.
you know?
That's what we all about here, man. We like to hit a realness on the Big Bro channel, man. We can't do with that fake
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
I do know a lot of women that, they just consider it an experience, or women that feel comfortable
Yeah.
um, doing that. Like when
Yeah.
I get online, not that I get online often, but these dating apps,
Yeah.
it's so freaking hard for me to date because
Yeah.
I
Pe-
feel like
People can't communicate.
women will just date a woman just because it's an experience for her. But at the end of the day, she's got some dude in the picture, and she's just, oh, he's okay with me, having a girlfriend. And I'm like, yo, that kind of puts me in a situation where I don't feel like I'm being respected. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I value myself so much, so I don't want to be in some type of third party thing, but it is what it is right now, man.
So, would you consider a girl who just, like, if she was our age in her 30s and she went out one night with her friend, and they were talking about some deep things in their conversation, and they went back to the same place, and they got so riled up in their emotions, and they were drinking some wine, and they made out. You know what made out is, right? So
Yeah.
but nothing happened after that. They leave each other and go separate ways. Do you consider that being a lesbian, or what was that? What happened?
No, not at all.
Gotcha.
There's so many women that do experience um, the intimacy of a woman at some point in their life, and I don't think it's sustainable for most of them. I think it just, you chop it up to an experience of vulnerability, and it is what it is. But for me, I want to make sure personally that I am not the person on the receiving end of that experience. No, 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 no. You ain't.
Yeah, we know what it'll turn out to be if that was you in that situation.
No, man, I don't feel like being somebody's, their trial, or, their little queer tryout, or because for me, I know I am a very fervent woman. So emotionally, if you and I were to have an experience, I'm not just going to be able to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going
Yeah.
to be one of those people where I would hope that there could be some type of future, or maybe we could build on that.
Yeah.
I would never want to chop anything up to just being, another name in your book, or just another experience. Like, I'm just, I'm beyond that point in my life. I've done that, and it is what it is. I just won't entertain.
We done with that. Hey, give it a round of applause for Belle. She done grown up, y'all.
Yeah, man.
She's a classy lesbian. She says she's not a ghetto one. But go.
But
Let's
you
go.
know
Let's
what?
go. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's really just real quick. It's really about the investment of your energy. Like when you value your time because you don't have a lot of it to give people, you want the relationships and the experiences you have to mean something. You don't want it to just be like, oh yeah, that happened that night and it is what it is. Like, I could be doing something else with my time and I want to invest my energy and my emotion into someone who can appreciate it and reciprocate something that's beneficial for me.
Okay, let's go back a little bit because you actually educated me too. They like, bring us some more, Trent. Bring up some more. I'm gonna get her, y'all. I'm gonna get her. Y'all just calm down. I'm trying to keep it PG-13. Y'all calm down. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and take this thing to 30 minutes more. We at 36 minutes and 26 seconds right now. We live. I got a black woman from Cali, and she's a lesbian, y'all. Ain't no sugarcoating it. She ain't mad about it. She is what it is. She is who she is. And this is a non-judge free channel, man. We love everybody. I like to hear everybody's story, everybody's side of the story, because I believe it's two sides to everything. So once again, folks, this is a non-judge free zone. If this ain't for you, get the hell out. All right, it's that simple. All right. Anyway, so what about the women out there who are lesbians and they cannot stop pursuing a woman because they want her, but they know she's not a lesbian? Why would they want to turn her out? Why? Is that a good, or is that going against like the morality of being a positive person? I mean, if you know somebody's not gay, or you know somebody's not lesbian, and you know that you are, is that bad to try to, take them over or manipulate them to get them to be both ways, or gay or lesbian?
I mean, once again, this is my opinion on it. I kind of feel like if you are a woman and you are pursuing someone who is not down for your preference,
Right.
you are creating a situation for yourself, and it's not a positive one. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel, because I know some women are like this, but there is also a such thing as emotional intelligence. So when two people meet each other, like when I meet a woman who's straight and I am attracted to her, I have the discipline to not pursue her, to be like, okay, she's straight, it is what it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But some people, they will continue to put themselves in this person's energy and to start, daydreaming and romanticizing about the possibilities of them having this elaborate, wonderful future. That's not me. I'm like, yo.
Well, you're a Leo. You're a Leo. You don't have to do that because you got alternatives.
But here's the thing for me. I've done that, but the thing is, I have so much experience dating straight women, and it's always been catastrophical, man. There is no way that at this point in my life, I would pursue someone who I knew was not into my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got to worry about, not only a boyfriend, you gotta think about, is this chick out here, possibly hooking up with some dude, because I'm always concerned about my temple, so is she out here raw dogging? I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah,
that's
a whole other topic.
Is she pregnant? Because I've gone down that path too, where, you meet somebody and all of a sudden, they want you to help co-parent their kid. What? Where they do that at? Like, no, man, so I just think if you are that type of lesbian or, queer woman, whatever you want to call yourself, it's just for your own mental health, you should dabble in your own pool. You should, but hey, to each his own, do what you do. I
Well,
know it just don't work for me.
well, check this out. Check this out. So that woman that's pursuing that other woman who she knows is not a lesbian, but she likes her. Infatuated with her. She's interested in her. Uh, she that lesbian, just like you, consider herself masculine, like a man, right? What do men do when they really want a woman? I mean, I don't do this because I'm a sass, but these men pursue these women until they give in. Is
Yeah,
anything wrong with that? For some women, they say, no, come and get me, chase me. So
right.
for a woman to do that to another woman, I, I don't really don't know if the woman that she's chasing, I can't say that she doesn't want to be bi or lesbian because you just have to be that person. You know what I'm saying? But I think
Right.
some women are curious, or maybe they have had the experience when they were younger, and those feelings have came up again, and they have manifested a woman who likes them. Because honestly, I've dated some women in my past who had a little bit of extra testosterone. You know what I mean? Like she drive a car like this. You know what I'm saying? She wear her shirts like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hey, you fine as hell, but damn, you acting like me. And I knew without a shadow of a doubt, through energy, she liked women. You know what I mean? But she
Yeah.
will never tell me like, yeah, it always just be like some sugarcoating, like, nah. But you can just tell because it's just the way they carry themselves, the way they walk, they posture, the way they move. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like some women have a hard time admitting it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they like you as a guy, they don't want you to look down on them because, like I say, our society is known to hate people who like people that are the same sex. That's how people are programmed to think. You know,
Oh yeah.
rather than giving everybody a chance to be themselves without judgment. So, anyway, let me ask you one last question. Somebody have a question on here. Let me go back up to the chat. Y'all got questions, folks? You better ask them right now because I'm reading all y'all messages. Hurry up, type quick. Come on, fast typers, you can do it. I know y'all smart. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ask some real questions too. We want to get her before she leave, y'all. She got about 15 minutes. Come on now. Anyway, I don't know. They talking about some other stuff right now. Fall in these traps. The system is set up for you to fall in these traps just to see. You need to be awakened to see and understand. All right, we'll take that. Anyway, so moving on. So, are you single right now, or are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I mean, I have been single since 2012.
What?
Yeah. Listen, I've dated. I
Okay,
have
okay.
dated periodically, but I'm one of those people where I'm super freaking focused on my career. There's so much that I need to do, that I need to learn. Like honestly, bro, when I came back to the whole online dating thing, even
Right,
my own community shocked me
right.
because all of a sudden I'm super basic. I'm a woman who likes woman. Now I get on here and now my community has come up with all types of acronyms. Now I got LGBTQ plus 1A, now I
Yeah,
got binary and non-binary. I got people telling me that there's switches and I don't, so it's
yeah.
like
It's
I
like
had to
codes and shit.
re-educate.
Codes. You the 1 2 times
So
3 lesbian, or you the A plus plus? Like what? What?
that's it, man. So yeah, because what happens to me is I will get on a dating app and then I get really disappointed because I feel like everybody just wants to hook up,
Yeah,
and they're not really looking for chemistry and connection.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
see, for me, I know that I will get bored with you very quickly. You are just you know,
Yeah.
aesthetically attractive. Like I want to be able to like really get to know somebody and be in awe of them as a person and not just do this whole hookup, thing. I guess I'm getting older, man. What can I
Yeah.
say? So I'll get on there for a short stint and I'll be disappointed. I'll be swiping left and then all of a sudden you won't see or hear from me for like another 3 months. It's
So
like I tried.
so we got some questions coming up, but
All right,
some of the
let's
questions
go.
use slang terminology. Um,
Okay.
like some people call gun a tool. Some people call gun. I got the strap. You got the tool or the
All right.
strap,
Do I use a strap?
or do you use a tool?
Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do if that's what she wants.
Okay. So she's strapped up, y'all. And that is an appropriate way to say it. If you in here right now, give this video a thumbs up. I think somebody else had another question. That was a question somebody had for you. I told you they're gonna go in on you. They laughing at you like crazy. Okay.
It's always the fellas that have like those
Yeah,
explicit questions, like you want to know how we get down. Like,
yeah. It is what it is. Hey, come
I
on,
get
man,
it.
y'all. She's a martial artist. I mean, she got belts and everything. They got straps on them. If you in here right now, give this video a thumbs up, man. Give this video a thumbs up, man. Shouts out to the LGBT subscribers out there who I got. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and keeping it professional and treating me with some respect, man. We talk about real shit over here, man. They can have all that pretty shit. Okay, they can have that sweet shit. Okay, that sweet shit over there. Okay, we're gonna talk about the real topics over here.
Right.
So we got about 10 more minutes to go. The question didn't even run through my mind. Okay, so now that we know a little bit about you, okay, you being the type of person you don't like online dating because you say people kind of slow. They don't want to have chemistry and none of that stuff. They don't understand it. You haven't dated ever since 2012. You stay in Orange County, which is in Anaheim, California. You are 37 years old. You'll be 38 next week. You are a Leo. You are a full-grown lesbian, but you are a classy lesbian. Martial artist. You in shape, ain't scared, still great. So the question I want to ask you now is, are you trying not to get into a relationship on purpose? Because you are the dominant woman. Like, I'm pretty sure you done came across some women that you just want to be with. Like, did they not want to be with you, or did you just wanted something from them that was temporary?
Well, honestly, there were a few women that really interested me, and I let them know. I'm pretty straightforward. I'm pretty candid that I was interested in dating them, but they just weren't in the frame of mind to consider dating me. Or so that's what they said. Who knows? Because I still don't understand a lot of women, because I think more along the lines of how a man thinks. I've even been told that, so.
Right. So you feel like a man, kind of like you're just like, yo, I can't find nobody who doesn't want to argue with me and that's not submissive enough to listen to my command when I want something done. Are you like that?
Well, not really like that, but
Because
I'm
you
really
like the
picky about.
girl that you went in you like the girl that you dated that was in a strip club because she was more stronger, more
Well, no,
outspoken
she
than
was
you.
she was assertive, but she was just as feminine as she was assertive.
Oh
You know
wow.
what I'm saying? So
That
she wasn't a masculine dominant. She was
right.
very sensual and dominant at the same time. So that really intrigued me about her. I'm like, yo, hey, what's up? What's up? Shit.
Yep. Yep. It's some.
But
It's
yeah,
some. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying for me, I feel like a lot of women right now, um, they jump from one relationship to another, and they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of codependent on somebody else
Mm-hmm.
making them happy. And that's not what I want,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm very driven. So I am a happy person by myself, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to meet someone who is also happy and healed so we can be happy together versus me being caught up in drama and toxicity and someone who hasn't completely healed.
Right.
So many people are broken right now, and they're just
So many.
reaching for a body
Right.
and for attention. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want that. I'm very specific. If you're going to be in my life, I want to be inspired by you. I don't want to have to be your freaking life coach too. Does that make sense? Because it can drain you. You know what I'm saying? It can drain you when you have someone who just they're fulfilled by you and they're not fulfilled in their own life. So yeah, I'm picky. I want a woman who's happy. I want her to be healed, and I don't want her to be in a disposition that I have to emotionally carry her every freaking day, man. It gets
It
exhausting.
gets
I got
exhausting.
shit to do.
I be in that, man. That's me all day. I'm
I
the same way like that. Like that's how I think too when it comes to people that I get into little situations with. But I be like, man, I don't have time to argue. I don't
yeah.
have time to debate. I don't have time, man. I got bills to pay. I'm already stressed out, you know.
You know,
But
and it's
people was
like
asking you a
you
question.
don't
They
need
ask
somebody
you,
to.
go ahead. You need
No,
somebody
I
to
was
what?
I was just saying you don't want somebody to be a freaking full-time job.
A job,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't want that.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
stress was depressing. It's like taking my energy. Like,
I don't even have a
go away,
401k
go
on
away.
this.
Yeah,
Like you don't give me no benefits.
yeah.
You know.
And so, honestly, like I give you an example, like, the girls that go to the gym, the girls that do martial arts, the girls that play basketball, the girls that play volleyball, who have just a little bit more umph in them, they guys are attracted to girls like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just left the gym like you did earlier before I got on this set, and I seen a chick over there. She just was lifting some weights, like some barbells, and it caught my attention. And I'm just like, like, cause that shows signs of strength. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's just a simple workout, it just shows signs that maybe she's not as emotional as most women are. I don't know. You know?
So you actually see a woman that's in shape, and you think that takes away from her emotional capacity?
Well, I think that it shows that she has a little bit of willpower. Because if you're able to take control of your body and get your body in shape, it shows that you could be a little bit more productive and entrepreneurial for your life, but not on your life, but your emotions too. Because if you're going and you're working out and you're doing things like you do, like martial arts and stuff like that, it just shows you know how to get your emotions in check to get your ass in there and get the job done no matter what it takes. You know what I mean? And that's like willpower. And I'm happy that you are that type of woman. But the question that they want to ask you before you get up off here, we got about 6, 7 more minutes. Somebody asked you, I don't want this to sound too inappropriate, but you can lie if you want. Are you a virgin?
No.
So you have been with the opposite sex before.
Yes. I am one of those people where, and I'm just keeping it real, like I will try something to see if I like it or not, because then I can tell you from a place of confidence, yo, it just wasn't for me. And
Somebody also asked the question. Let me go back because let me catch that question. Uh, she asked, but do you still deal with jealousy too, being that you are still with a female and you are a female? Like she basically saying like, does a woman get jealous of you when y'all are together? Like, have you noticed
yes,
that? Okay.
yes, And yo, that was actually the last person I dated. I came into a realization that, I mean, this is going to sound awkward, but it might even happen in a heterosexual relationship where the person you're dating either tries to emulate you or they become jealous of your ascension. Like when you start leveling up and they're not, maybe they're stagnant in their life or whatever, they start to look at you from a disposition of envy, and
Right.
jealousy, and that can get really, really uncomfortable. So yeah, I've experienced that with a few women, to be honest.
Right. Okay. Cool. Um, I think that's our last question. So do you have anything you want to tell everybody on here before you get up off here about yourself or anything?
Um, well, if I can shout out my podcast real quick, man, I
Go
would
ahead.
I would love the opportunity to do that. Okay, so my podcast is called Black Sheep Believers. That's Bell Believers. Okay, because I am Belle Fit. Follow me on on Instagram at I am Belle Fit, and you guys will get a link to the Black Sheep Believers podcast. It's also on YouTube. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I do daily motivational posts, just 1 minute motivation. And I also do daily prayers. Okay. So that might kind of throw some of you off. But yeah, I really want to just inspire people, in their mental health, in their relationships, and loving who they are. So if you guys could follow me, I would so freaking appreciate it.
Y'all heard her, man. Y'all about to run that back. Somebody already got it. I am Belle Fit. I am BELLFIT. That's her name, y'all. On Instagram.
Yeah, yeah, Instagram for sure.
Okay, well, that sums it up. Listen, y'all, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Um, this is Belle Fit right here. She's bold, man. She sent the email. She wanted to get on the podcast, my YouTube channel, and here she goes. She did a thing. I look forward to some of y'all reaching out to me who are part of the LGBT community, man, who want to do the same thing she did. Again, I'm starting up a new playlist called Interviews, and I'm gonna be interviewing all kinds of people. It's not just gonna be LGBT all the time, but I definitely want to start off with them since to me they are the most hated community in society right now. I mean, so it is what it is. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Belle. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Happy Friday to everybody. Remember, be non-judgmental free, man. Divine powers. Peace.